away. What are your overall opinions on the performance of the game?
At times lucky. We cleared 2 off the line in the first half. Didn't do what we're good at majority of the game, to be honest with you. It was a battle, it was a scrap. The pitch is a leveller for both teams. And we kept going and going, made a couple of substitutions that made a difference this week, as opposed to, not saying they didn't make a difference last week. I made the wrong decisions last week in terms of, and I'd take that one in terms of bringing players on that maybe I should have shored the game up. But I said I don't really want to do that. I want to trust these players, and we went a little bit more aggressive when it was 1-1 with the last 15 to go. Injury time 20, it paid off. So sometimes fortune favours the brave.
They scored 1 goal as a penalty, handball. Did you have a good view of that?
No, not really, but listen, the ref's right on top of it. TC said it flashed across and bounced up and hit him on the hand. And nowadays I think penalties are given for anything. So if it was a penalty, it's a penalty. If it weren't, then it's just one of those things. So as I look at it, we were fortunate in time, but that was coming. Let's get it right. They put so much pressure in our final third of the pitch through getting balls forward and getting around the second balls that we had to defend at times very, very deep. And they're good at what they've done. And like I say, deserved their goal in the end because you could see it was coming at some point. But again, the boys had to have a little bit of composure about themselves. And I thought for the last 20 minutes they had that composure and typified the last goal. Marcel, come on. Done well, slipped in Kyrell, who come on, done well. Coombsy come on, done well, and we end up scoring that goal. So, like I say, it's these bunch of boys have got a never say die attitude and improve it today.
How important was it for a win today to bounce back from last weekend?
For us, we just keep going each game as it goes. For the outside, if we hadn't have got 3 points today, people have been questioning us because we lost last week, because we played Erith, who were in the bottom 2, and probably being at the top, you deserve to beat them and should beat them. So people would have been looking at it thinking that our bubbles burst, but proved their last 15 minutes, we kept going and grinding it out, and we got our 2 goals, and we end up with 3 points. And I worry about what we do in here, not worry about what any other results are today, or Tuesday, or Wednesday, or next Saturday. I worry about what we do here today, which is 3 points. Next week at Sheppey, another tough game that we've got to go there and try and get 3 points. And come the 27th of April, and I've alluded to this before, wherever we finish is where we deserve to finish. And there's no bones about it. If we finish 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, which I think that will be us soon because we've accumulated a lot of points, that's where we deserve to be. If we finish top, that's where we deserve to be. So, like I say, we've got a lot of hard work to do between now and the 27th of April, and we're going to continue to do that.
Great to see Kyrell back on the pitch today. I've been out for quite a while, and bagged a goal as well. Yeah,
Kyrell gives you that explosiveness. We've got 4 very good wide players. Calvin came in for a spell, scored some goals. Michael was out the side, come back in, scored some goals, got another good goal today. Denzel's been scoring goals and creating. Kyrell's been out, he's come back today, and he should have had a penalty, I believe, but also scored his goal. So we've got some good, exciting players, and the more we can keep them fit, the harder it is for me to pick a squad, and pick a team, and pick an 11. But that's what I thrive on, and I enjoy that because the togetherness they've got in there, whether they start, come on, or don't play at all, it proved it. The celebrations at the end there, how well they are together. And they might dislike me at times, but that's my job as a manager. I don't care about that. I care about that they've got a good unity about them. They support each other, whether they're playing or not playing, and they get the job done.
You said about the unity, there were fantastic celebrations when the 2nd goal went in. We talked about over-celebrating last weekend, but like you said, it goes to show the passion and what it means to the players just to win a game of football.
Exactly, and that's what it's about. It's not about who you beat, it's not about how you beat them. You celebrate goals because you never know when the next one's coming. And like I say, they done that today, and they do that all season. So I go back to what you said there about last week. Three Bridges celebrated their goals and their win. We celebrated our goals and our win, and that's what you've got to do in football. You never know when the next one's coming.
Sheppey away, another away game next weekend.
Yeah.
Sheppey doing well. We have played them at home with a win. What sort of game are you expecting them to bring?
Exactly what Ernie does. Ernie's got a good free-flowing football side there. They're doing well. He'll probably expect them to do better, want them to do better. But overall, we know we're going to be in for a tough game. So it's a tough game down at our place, and we have to bide our time to break them down as well, because they were good with the ball, good on the break. They've got some really good players, and we're going to find it as tough a game there as we had today. But we've got to roll our sleeves up when we can.
Fantastic. We'll speak to you Saturday.
Saturday.